Hey, what's going on everyone? My name is Donovan and today I'm excited to share with you this gift from Google, hashtag Team Pixel. So yes, I will be joining Team Pixel, and without further ado, let's go ahead and open up this gift from Google and see what all comes inside this box. Now, just so you know, this was part of a promotion. This is not what you're going to get if you buy the device itself. We'll go ahead and unbox the actual device here in just a moment, and I'll let you know what all you get in the actual package. So first of all, I got the Google Pixel stand. So if you don't know, the Google Pixel 3 and 3 XL wirelessly charged. So this one has some special features baked into it. So we'll be taking a look at that in a future video. So that's awesome. That's actually a $100 item. So very cool that they included that. They did also include a Google My Case. So if you don't know about Google My Case, you can go into Google onto their store. So that's store.google.com, and you can actually design your own case. So this one is not one that I designed. This is just one that they sent out as a sample. So you can see that this one has a design on there. I'm not sure if somebody actually drew this one or if this is a popular picture, but very cool. So that is Google My Case. So awesome. Won't have to go out and buy some extra cases for it. Now this is kind of funny. They sent me a Team Pixel fanny pack, and inside the fanny pack, let's see if there's anything. We got some silica gel, and there's 2 slots to this fanny pack. This is an extra special fanny pack, so nope, nothing in that one. So got some silica gel inside the fanny pack, so there you go. Maybe I will give this away to one lucky subscriber. Fanny pack, Team Pixel, right? That's awesome. Okay. So comes with a user guide, so Team Pixel user guide. So in the user guide, of course, it's going to talk about all of the new features that are included with the Google Pixel 3 XL. So let's see here. What do they say? Well, obviously, the camera is going to be a huge part of it. So I'll take a look at this in just a little bit and share some of those things with you. And then, of course, in the box, another little flyer here for Team Pixel. And last but not least, of course, is the actual device itself. I'm going to set that off to the side or throw it down anyways. So here it is, the Google Pixel 3 XL. Again, hashtag Team Pixel. Obviously, that is something they really want to get through to me and to you. So this is the 64 gig version of the Google Pixel 3 XL. So this is going to retail for $1,000. So yes, I will be joining the Notch team. So right now, I'm using the Note 9 to record this. I'm also an iPhone user, so I have the iPhone XS Max. That one, I've been very used to the notch. Really is not something that bothers me. So on the Google Pixel 3 XL, yes, it's a little bit bigger notch, but with that, you get dual front-firing stereo speakers, and then also those 2 cameras, and that wide-angle camera is supposed to be pretty awesome. So we're going to go ahead and unbox the Pixel 3 XL. That's what we're going to focus on for the rest of this video. So let's go ahead and turn the camera around and see what all you get inside this bad boy. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy, see what you get in the package. Alright, so I have the phone unboxed and all set up, so I wanted to go ahead and share with you my first impressions. I've been able to use it all day today, and we're going to do some quick comparisons with the iPhone XS Max in terms of the build quality and things like that. But other than that, I'm just going to be sharing some first impressions of the device. This is by no means any kind of final review of the phone, but let's just go ahead and take a look at it in comparison with the XS Max. So first thing I noticed right off the bat, the XS Max definitely is has a little bit more heft to it, whereas the Google Pixel 3 XL just feels a little bit lighter, but both have excellent build quality in my opinion. So one thing that you'll also notice, of course, is the notches. So let's just go ahead and bring up the iPhone XS Max here. So let's get that Face ID working. And there we go. All right, so I have Swappa here. We're also going to go into Swappa over here. So both of these have AMOLED displays. So with the iPhone XS Max, Max, of course, we have a 6.5-inch display versus the 6.3-inch display on the Google Pixel 3 XL. Both of them have that notch, of course, with the iPhone XS Max having the larger, wider, I guess, notch, whereas this one has the wider notch. And of course, that's because over here on the Pixel 3 XL, we have two cameras in the front. So that's one of the reasons why. And then you also have that speaker up there in the front. Now, in terms of the actual footprint of the devices, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. But in terms of the actual footprint of the devices, the iPhone XS Max is just a little bit thicker than the Google Pixel 3 XL. But outside of that, they really have nearly an identical footprint. So very, very similar in terms of their sizes, and that's actually, in my opinion, a good thing. I really like the size of both of the devices. So let's go ahead and take a look around the back. So one of the main differences in terms of the backing of these two devices is this one has, of course, all glass back. Now this actually is an all glass back phone as well, because yes, it does wirelessly charge, and that's awesome. So we have that 12 megapixel camera. It's actually 12.2 megapixel camera on the rear, which so far is everything that it's hyped up to be. I've only done a few pictures with it, but everything's looked great so far. Of course, we have our fingerprint sensor, which works very fast. We just have that very simple Google branding there. And then on the front, of course, we have our software keys. So we have gestures, of course, with Android 9.0. That's something, honestly, it's taken a little bit of getting used to. So obviously with the XS Max, I'm used to gestures there, but it does take a little bit of maybe getting used to the gestures here on the Pixel 3 XL so far. But in terms of the build, of course, we have a bottom fairing speaker here and then another speaker here. And so far, those speakers have been fantastic as well. I can't really speak to the battery life as of yet. So again, this is just the first day. You can see I'm at 71%, but I didn't use it the entire day. So I can't really speak necessarily to the battery life. But so far, I like the software. Obviously, this is running stock Google. It's going to get the newest updates all the time, but those cameras are honestly fantastic so far. I've been really impressed by the camera. So let's just go ahead and take a look at a couple of just real quick snapshots that I did. So here is a picture of my living room. It was actually very dark in the living room, so you can see it did brighten it up quite a bit. Now this is actually a portrait mode picture on the front facing camera, so this isn't the wide angle camera because there is, of course, a wide angle camera on the front for those groupies, meaning your group selfies. So this is cool when you take the picture. Obviously, you can see that it does in portrait mode. It's going to do one with blur and one without. So if you decide you don't want the blur, you can get rid of it. And if you want the blur, of course, you can do that. And just, it does a fantastic job. And that's all done by software, not by two cameras like on some phones. So here's another example. So it's just me with my daughter, Evelyn. So she's, what, 2 months old? But yeah, you can see again the blur and then without the blur. You can just go back and forth. So fantastic selfies there. And now this is actually done with a different camera. So, but so far I've been very impressed. So I'm just going to show you real quick the difference in terms of the actual selfie camera. So here is, let's go ahead and turn it around. All right, so there is the regular selfie. Then of course we can zoom in. So it's going to go way in there. And then there's your groupie. So you can see we just go in between the three just like that, real easily. And there is the groupie. So fantastic. And then of course the image stabilization when you're doing video so far has been really great as well. But overall, this is a phone that I'm really going to enjoy using. Honestly, when I sold my Google Pixel 2 XL, that was probably one of the biggest regrets I ever had. So I'm very excited to get another Pixel device. This one I will definitely be keeping because I want to be able to keep the the standard bearer of iPhone and then the standard bearer of Google. And I do also have, of course, the Note 9, but all of them are fantastic devices. Is this the best Android device? Well, obviously, I can't determine that after one day, but more to come for sure on the Google Pixel 3 XL. So subscribe and stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.